Hey everyone, it is Cecilia. I just wanted to get on here and talk about the e-files. E-files are Epstein files, but I'm going to continuously mention them as e-files. I guess over the Christmas, it really agitates me that they put all this out on the Christmas holiday, and there was a reason for that. I'm going to tell you why. Because what are people doing during the holidays? They're busy. They don't have time. They figured, oh, they'll just sneak them out and nobody would notice. Didn't work like that. And I think part of the reason why they were able to do what was needed, people were able, creative, and was able to pull that information out and unredact things, is because Doge, D-O-G-E, Doge, who thought they were so smart, which it actually works in our favor, who thought they knew everything, so smart, got rid of things that were necessary, like the correct programs that would have done the work that they could have done, and they would have been truly redacted, but they weren't truly redacted. Probably because they don't have the program to do it, if I was to guess. That's either they did it on purpose, which I doubt. I think it's just incompetency. And it left people scrambling to try to figure it out. And I think that maybe somebody or somebodies redacted these things in such a way also that it looks like they're redacted when they're not really redacted, when all you have to do is copy and paste into another program and you can read the whole file. And that seems to be what's happening. I don't know whether to thank Doge or kick him in the ass for being so incompetent. But either way, I mean, who knows how many files that we have for other things that are the same way. Who knows? But anyway, my goal, what I hope to happen with all of this, is that every single person that hurt children, and I say children, not just girls, because I believe there are boys in there as well, every single person that hurt children is held accountable. And I mean really held accountable. Not this slap on the wrist like we moved Ghislaine Maxwell to this minimum security jail. Now she's got a puppy and also fuck that shit. Put them all in Rikers. I don't care who they are. I don't care what party they're from. I don't care what corporation they run. I don't care what country they are from. You did this shit. They should all go to Rikers. Those people will straighten them out. And the odds will be forever in their favor. Because you know what they say about prison and people who hurt children. From everything that I have seen and known so far in life, murder they'll tolerate, but not hurting children. As always, this is entertainment purposes only. And this is based on the energy at this moment in time. Anything can change. Anything. Energy is funny in the sense that you can feel the energy, you know something happened, but you can have something that major or even something minor that happens and changes the whole trajectory of everything. And that's kind of how energy works. So what we're going to look at today is we're going to look at what the energy is and how that is going to play out. And I'm hoping for some accountability for these children. I mean, they're not children now, but yeah, we want to make sure. We want it to be the case. Okay, so let's go ahead. All right, I'll do a few more shuffles. Okay. And I'm going to do it like like I'm doing a regular tarot. I am using my predictions deck. Okay. By Trisha James Oracles. This is an extra card. They replaced it with remember I had that a couple months ago. I had that girl with the face mask, and there were still the bugs in there. I said look like mosquitoes and that. And this was the original card, and they replaced it with a different card. I don't know why I still saved it, but I did. So, but okay. All right, so let's see what we have here. So the question is, what can we expect from these e-files? Oh, and there's no reversals in this, so big news. We can expect big news to come out of it. And I'm sure it's not going to be good news. And then here's the challenge. Tension escalates. So let me show you big news. And tension escalates. We're already seeing that tension escalate. You've got people calling, you got a single person calling for the stopping of the files and to work on other things. Nothing says guilt more than distraction, as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so we're expecting big news, and tension is going to escalate. The past, disappointing outcome. This is the past. Remember, squirrels here. The outcome has been disappointing so far. Think about it for a minute. Think about how these girls reported to the police. And only two people one was held accountable and got a sweetheart deal in Florida. And they gave him lesser charges. Instead of trafficking, they had it as prostitution. Acosta was in charge of that. He's now on the regime's payroll. The people that caused the harm, we know that it wasn't just Maxwell and Epstein. We know there were other freaks involved, but nothing happened to them. So in the past, nothing happened to them. Our current situation, AI tech. Now you think, well, what does that got to do with anything? Well, Elon Musk actually comes to mind here. I got a little robot here. This is kind of my Elon Musk card, in a sense, pushing AI. You're going to have people going to put falsehoods out on AI. And we have to be very careful because it's really, really hard. AI is getting more sophisticated. Okay. So we need to make sure what's coming out is what's coming out, what it is. And, this is our current situation right now. People probably are scanning everything and asking AI for a brief synopsis, probably. People are probably using that instead of reading it all. Okay, finding out how many times certain people were mentioned, who was mentioned, and that type of thing. So some people are going to use AI to look, to find things. But I also think it could be used for bad in this case. The energy underneath, the overarching energy. Big city. the overarching energy. Big cities generally have a lot of people in them. And what I'm getting out of here is that this is really, really big. Forget the city part. Really, really big. This is bigger than we know, with a lot of players. A lot of them from all over the place. So what's coming for me is that this is bigger, much bigger than we know. Lesson to learn. Fire heat wave. You know what came to my mind when I saw this? Is this thing about a woman scorned. Fire heat wave. The people that hurt these kids, they're going to have their feet put to the fire. The heat is going to be on them. Some people are going to hide out in big, in big area, big cities, other countries, other places. Go where there's no extradition treaties, and it's bigger than we know. More people involved than we know. But their feet are going to be held to the fire. It's going to be like this massive heat wave. People going after them. Remember, there were people after World War II that were hunting down Nazi Germany soldiers. I was still in Cleveland, and I think there was a guy named Demnumjek, I can't say his name right, that they were doing that they were they hunted him down. I was an adult many years after World War II. I think it's going to be the same thing. People are going to hunt these people down. They're going to go after them. And the outcome, surprise attack. They're going to get them. They are going to get them. For some of them, it's going to be a big surprise. They think they're going to be hidden, but they'll get them eventually. Might take time. And the energy for the whole reading, it says here cyclone damage. There's going to be a lot of damage done to these people. A lot of damage. They caused a lot of damage. They deserve to have their whole lives upended like a cyclone would. A tornado, a cyclone will tear everything apart in its wake. Well, these people did that to the girls, and it's going to happen to them. And that's what people want to have happen. They want their lives upended, and they want them held accountable. It's going to come. As with anything, as I said, it's going to come. Don't look for it to be fast. I'm not getting that this is going to be a fast thing. This could even take decades, for all I know. And by that time, a lot of people that were involved might be dead. But hopefully not. Hopefully they'll get them. They'll hold them accountable. And hopefully the survivors will, what's the word that I want? Hopefully the survivors will be able to move forward and heal from there. So, but anyway, you have a wonderful new year. I'm putting out a video about what to expect for our new year, based on energy from today, because I recorded it today. And you have a happy day. Bye bye.